Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. In this video I'll be showing you how to build a command block contraption that allows one player to sleep in a bed and change the time to day when there are multiple players on a server. If you didn't know, the vanilla game requires all the players on a server to be in a bed at the same time in order to change it to day, which can be difficult to organise, especially when a player is AFK. This contraption will make things much easier as you only need one player to sleep. It will advance time forward until it is daytime, meaning your local difficulty will not be reset when you sleep. You can also kick other players out of the bed if you wish for the night to stay. The contraption will also be able to sleep through rain and thunderstorms, which was once a problem on the Hermitcraft server where this was developed and has now been fully tested too. So those are no longer an issue and you'll be able to sleep through the thunder and the rain. So let's start the tutorial. First of all, you're going to need to know if you're in the spawn chunks. These are the spawn chunks in my world. There is no visible indication to let you know that you're in them. If you don't know how to find the spawn chunks, I'll put a link on the screen and in the description box below. If you go and check that video out, it'll help you find the spawn chunks, which is where we need to build this contraption. Now, in order to build it, we're going to need to be in game mode 1, and we're going to need to give ourselves some command blocks. And to do that, you're going to need to be OP on the server. A way to test this is to type /GameMode1, and if it changes your game mode, then you're OP and you'll be able to give yourself a command block. If not, you're going to have to go to the server's access console and make sure your player is OP from there. And then once you're in game mode 1, you want to use this command, give assumer. Obviously, you'd replace that with your name, Minecraft command block, and then we can get going. So this is how you'll need to lay out your command blocks. Ignore the 4 over here, we're just focusing on these ones. We've got 6 repeating ones in a row at the back and some chain ones in front of them, and the way that you place these is important. As you can see, these are facing upwards. We need all of our ones to face forward like this. So put the 6 in a row at the back. These are going to be set to repeat and unconditional, and for now we're going to set all of the command blocks to needs redstone, but later on we'll set them to always active. So the ones in the front are chain command blocks. You can see here we've set them to chain. They will need to be conditional, and once again they're set to needs redstone, but later on will be always active. So once you've got those set up, we're going to paste some commands into our chat. They're inside these command blocks. You can get them from the description box, and we just simply need to put them into chat. So the first one is to set up a dummy scoreboard objective called sleep. So paste that command into your chat, set that up. That's for the command block contraption, obviously. And another one here, which is a trigger scoreboard called KickBed. That'll need to be entered into your chat so we can set it up for the contraption. Then here we have a game rule called commandBlockOutput false. If you are OP on the server, you'll see lots and lots of messages in chat. If you want to stop that, just use this one, set that to false, and you won't see those anymore. And those same commands that you'll see in chat will also be in your logs and in your launcher window as well. And so to get rid of those, just type in logAdminCommands false. Use this one right here. Again, you can find all 4 of those in the description box, paste them into your chat, and then you'll be ready to go. So the next part of the tutorial you thought might be complicated. No, this is going to be the simplest bit of all. All you need to do is go down to the description box and copy the commands from there into each of these command blocks. So in order for you to know which ones they go into, I've labelled them like this. So over here we have 1A, in front of it 1B, then 2 to the right, 3A and 3B, 4, 5, 6, and then 6A, 6B, and 6C. So copy all of those from the description box, put them inside of the command blocks, and now I'm going to explain how it all works. First thing we want to do is be able to count how long a player is in a bed for. So with this command block, when a player is sleeping in a bed, we're going to be adding 1 point of score to the sleep scoreboard every tick that they're in a bed. So when a player is in a bed, this command block will be successful, triggering the chain 1 in front of it, which is going to enable the KickBed trigger. This command is activated when a player gets in the bed for the first time, so when their sleep is a score of 1, it will execute a command in chat that will allow other players to click on the text that appears and kick that player out of the bed. This one finds players that aren't sleeping, yet they have a sleep score, and it sets it to 0. So once the player is out of the bed, their sleep score is reset. And when that command is successful, the chain 1 here is going to disable the trigger that we enabled earlier. So when no player is in the bed, the trigger will be disabled. If there's only one player on a server, then it takes 100 ticks for them to sleep in a bed, so we're going to detect when they've slept in the bed for more than 100 ticks, and then it's going to start advancing time forward until it reaches daytime. If the player is in bed for 230 ticks, then it means that the weather is either raining or thundery and the player hasn't been kicked out of their bed, so it's going to run the weather clear command, which will make it clear, and then the player will get kicked out of the bed. These last three commands are for kicking a player out of the bed. The first one is simply going to check that there is actually a player sleeping in a bed and that someone has clicked the text in chat and enabled the kick trigger. That will set off this command block, which is going to summon a snowball at the player who's sleeping in a bed, which will hit them and kick them out of the bed without that player taking any damage. And after that's executed, this one is simply going to reset the KickBed trigger. So that is the contraption and how it works. It has been tried and tested, it is reliable, and if you've enjoyed this video then please do leave a like. As always, thank you for your support, and a massive thank you to Leah as well, who helped me fix this contraption and get it working for all of you guys to use. So all of the things mentioned are in the description box down below, all of the commands and the spawn chunks video if you need it, and of course remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out the tutorials playlist for more awesome Minecraft stuff, and that's it from me this video, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.